What's up, everybody? I wanted to bring a little bit of attention to this pretty decent grind area. Samuel Village 414, the spiritual world. This is a level 75, recommended level 75 level. I'm running this on hard. And you're pretty much fighting a ton of the birds, right? And you can go in here with a rogue party if you really want to be serious about the grind and just get the most out of everything. You can go in here with a rogue party, or as many rogues as you can, and try to make their attack low. And with just a sheer volume of attacks, you can kick the crap out of these birds as long as you keep interrupting them and attacking them. So you can feasibly do this with lowered power rogues, and you can proc more items. I just ran this and got a ton of items to drop. I mean, it took a while because this run is like 7 or 9 waves. I think it is 9 waves, right? And I just ran it with 3 rogues. I didn't bring another one with me. I'm sure I could have cut down on the time that it took me to run through this. So actually, that's what I'll do. I'll actually bring another rogue with me, and chances are they will probably do a little bit more damage. So what I can do is kind of let my guys go at it for a minute and then finish them off with, here, we'll use this guy. So this is what I've been running it with. It has been a little sketchy for my shinobi, but and the reason that's important is because he's the one that has the arc that I want to throw at the very end. Actually, you know, I could probably give a better arc to Zox. Let's see, this arc actually just has a couple little things I want him to pick up real quick, so why not? So we'll leave that on him for this. But we will try to somewhat quickly run through here. The reason I'm doing this is because Theria is at level 59 and 3/4 out of 60. So she's about capped out. And I actually need some of these, I don't know what, they're like a low tier. There's some sort of drops. It's some kind of item to enhance her, obviously, so I can get her to level 80 and unlock more of her tree. So I need to do that, and my orbs, right now orbs are scarce for running like the ability gate levels to power your characters up and stuff like that. Everything's just scarce, especially if you have a couple of the holiday units to be working on right now. So I don't want to waste any orbs trying to get those enhancement items. Like if I could, I would prefer to just burn a little bit of energy to do that. So that's what I'm trying to do. That was the whole point of running this. And it's not a bad grind if you need some of the lower tier items. You can get them from here, right? This is going to give you a bunch of these birds that you can use your extort. And what I should do is keep this shinobi back because he's super powerful, at least compared to mine. Yeah, he's got like 8k hit points. Somebody actually tried to build this guy to be a killer, and they put, you know, they put this arc on him. Look how quick he runs, man. That guy really is a ninja. So see how long it's taking my units to like take these birds out, and they're getting to drop bombs on them, right? As long as you can interrupt them, you're good. You can just pretty much pawn them around the screen. This guy will insta-kill and watch. Yeah, that was just his basic attack. He just chewed through that bird. So this is not a good character to actually farm this level. Let's see if they start having problems, then this guy can go in there and use his basic attack and just kill everybody off. And actually, I can just dump my shinobi's arc. If there's enough of these birds, I'll wait till there's more. But this guy just insta-kills him. Plus, I can let my shinobi die right now, and I can always bring him back with the summon, and then I can drop his arc on the very last wave. But as far as a second rogue that has Beast Hunter on them, I would just try to dump that one on the level that has the most of these birds flying around. And so far, there's only been 2 and 3. So if there's 4 or 5 of them, I will drop one of the Beast Hunters, and I will save the other Beast Hunter for the very last wave. Yeah, this guy's just killing him with his basic attack. Let's actually have a look at him. Oh yeah, look at all those buffs on him. Look at the AK hit points. Look at the 2593 attack. I mean, this is not this is not a character that you want to farm with. At least he has the elite mask, of course. Yeah, he's just built to shred. He just wants that killing blow. There we go. So I just have to kind of run around, play coy with him. Oh, psych! Psych! He just gets to run around and use his ninja speed. Boom! And I mean, I should still get some drops for my characters in the background. Because these birds are pretty tough, right? So they can take quite a number of hits from my units, which have attack of 1,000, 1,200, something like that. I've been trying to keep their attack as low as possible. So here's 4 of them. Alright, we will use Beast Hunter here. Why not? And actually, we will even use his S4, because that has a chance to proc an item. Typically, I'd be using Shinobi's S4 this whole time, every time it pops up. But the problem is, I have to control this other Shinobi, or he will kill everything. Right? So that's pretty much what I've been doing, is controlling this other one, so he doesn't. Because he'll go through here with his basic attack. Oh, at least my Shinobi got his. Look at that. He killed everything before my Shinobi could throw his S4 and try to steal an item. So this dude is just cutthroat. I'm just going to have to hold him back here. He's doing too much. He's doing too much. And we'll just kill this one with our basic attack. Oh yeah, that's right. He has the Death God thing on him, so he's literally insta-killing shit. I would take that ability off if you actually want your Shinobi to farm anything, because that is going to stop everybody else from having a chance to proc steal on an enemy if this guy insta-kills them in the first hit. It'll even stop him from proccing his treasure bind ability. He has a higher chance of proccing it if the enemy stays alive, not if he insta-kills it. If he insta-kills the enemy, he only gets one chance. One very small, minute % chance for that to proc. So it is just not a good idea to have insta-kill on him. That's what I've been seeing. Okay, I wasn't sure. I was like, man, even for 2,500 attack, he's kind of doing a lot of damage to these things. It's because he has insta-kill on. So definitely not a good idea for Shinobi. But what are you going to do? This is the one that I brought, and I didn't look all through his stuff. So I guess here, that kind of changes things, because I don't want him just to insta-kill all these things. I would like to actually try to score some items on him if I can. So I'm going to try to dump everything I can and just kind of keep pushing him away. And then after my units start kind of getting destroyed, I will use this guy to go through and finish everybody off. Right? So we'll start with Beast Hunter. Then we'll start with my Shinobi's S4, just to get that out of the way. Doesn't even matter who he throws it on. We will use this Shinobi's S4 just to kill one of them. Well, do some damage to it, because that does have a chance of treasure bind. So these things do a lot of damage to Shinobi. I think it's just because of his elemental weakness. Mine's also not really built that well. You know, he's alright, but he's not anything special. Obviously, this other one's not going to have a problem keeping up at all because he's at 8,000 hit points and is insta-killing these things. I'm still going to let my guys just kind of... Well, here, I'll use this S4. Because it really only targets one enemy at a time. Sometimes you see a chest pop out while he's doing it, and I think that's awesome. I dig that. I dig that they did that for him. Here's our Shinobi, hitting for 400 damage. Alright. So actually, our boys don't look like they're doing that bad. Yeah, when I ran it with just the three of them, yeah, it was different. It was actually a fight. Like, I actually had to fight my way through here. It took a little bit longer. But obviously now that I have a Shinobi just insta-killing stuff in the background, that's kind of taken its toll on them. I'm sure I'll still get a pretty decent haul here. We'll have to see how much we get, but I know I got a ton. Like, you could just hear those chests crack open, and it just kept going and going and going. I was like, oh, another row, another row. So, cool. Some yellows here. Let's see. I'll see that my other one had one more, and then maybe even one more, but still a good bulk of items, and we're getting some of the rainbow gems here, which I actually needed some of these. Purple's always good. We didn't get any of the big crisp, but this is what I'm after right here. The drops of life. Right, I only need a few more of those, so getting some of this, and actually, these, I don't have crystal fragments right now. I really don't. When you get like 2 or 3 new characters at the same time, and you have to go through and power up all their little tiny little low level abilities, it takes its toll on you. You know, I have a total of 36 of these, right? That should tell you something. So it's actually not that bad for me to pick all this stuff up. For running with some energy, being able to get some of these rainbow ones, and you can get clusters in here, I believe. Oh, yeah, that's right. And we're getting New Year medals for anything on the map, so that's not bad. So wanted to share this with you guys, just in case you found yourself in the same situation. You needed like some of these 2-star items and you didn't actually want to waste any of your orbs. There are levels. Samuel Village is one of them. It's pretty good. I mean, I'm getting a good amount of drops here, and I got more last time. It's a great level for the rogues to just power through, and you can easily tweak your rogues to make it an enjoyable run. You can add a little bit of power to them if you need. At the end, obviously, it can get pretty dicey. If you can bring the Great War arc, that gives you a 1.5 times chance to your drop rate, whatever the hell it is, that's going to get you a good amount of items from the very last wave, where there's like, I don't know, 9 or 10 of those chickens to fight. And that is obviously also where you're going to want to throw your Beast Hunter. And you guys saw how that fight went. It's not the hardest thing in the world, considering my 3, rogues are really set up for low strength farming. So it went pretty good. I managed to clear this with just my 3 rogues without actually bringing a friend unit. I just wanted to see if I could do it. It did take me a while, and it got sketchy as hell. Like, I got close to losing, right? But I can always just add a little bit more attack. It's easier to make them stronger than it is. I mean, for some of my rogues, I haven't even filled out their attack tree all the way, just because I don't need to. Strictly for farming items, I don't need to, and I'm better off keeping their attack stat lower. I've covered a lot of this in my old vids already, but once in a while I have people ask me, what's a decent farming level? Well, for some of these items right here, it's actually this one. So, that's all I'm going to say. Samuel Village. Go back to Yo Roots. I forgot exactly what Samuel Village was in the story. I don't think it was Kyle's Village, was it? I don't know. Don't remember, but lots of chickens to fight there. Lots of chickens. Great map. So other than that, you guys want to share some awesome farming levels, let me know. Just leave me a comment. We can talk about it. I'm sure there's plenty of them that I don't even know about. So leave me a comment. I actually got to go through and see if there's anything here. I already bought some stuff, but for the most part, I think I'm good here. I'm just gonna run this quest. It's nice. There's also a normal version of this, 414, the spiritual world. It's the requirement level, recommended level is 56, so it should be easier to complete. You're still able to get like the same stuff ish, right? I was running the hard mode. You can get like the purple clusters. This is kind of what I was after too, because guess what? Theria takes a lot of purple clusters, yo. Alright? So that's why this is a good level. I'm using energy instead of orbs. So I wanted to share that, and like I said, if you guys have some kind of OG hidden spot that serves really good for drops that you're paying energy to run instead of orbs, leave me a comment, let me know, right? I'd like to be as effective with this as possible and make sure that like my orbs and my energy count. And sometimes when I got time, I would really prefer to grind mats and things out that I need with energy instead of with event orbs. So leave me a comment, tell me where some of your favorite spots are, where you're farming, and I'd much appreciate that. So would everybody. So peace, everybody.